So welcome to another video from theplayersaid.com. My name's Alexander.
And I'm Grant.
And we're here with Matthias Cramer.
Hello.
Nice. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, very good.
So he lived in Germany for 2 years.
Okay.
Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch. Es ist schon seit langem, bis ich halt mein Deutsch gesprochen habe.
Sehr gutes Deutsch.
Danke.
Very good German.
So we're here at the San Diego Historicon. You might know Matthias from games like Weimar and Watergate and a number of others. We were just able to play through and demo a new design that you're working on. And I just wanted to kind of give you a chance to kind of tell the people what it is and kind of walk us through a little bit.
Yeah, so this game is called Lenin's Death, and it is about the last years of Lenin as a leader of the Soviet Union. And so as soon as it gets clear that he has his first stroke and that he's going to die, then the players, so that means Trotsky and Stalin, are starting to fight for power. And also about Lenin's legacy, and this is what the game is about. So the game has different victory conditions, so 3, and 2 of them are sudden death. So one is if you control the army, you will have the opportunity to earn medals. And when you earned 3 medals, you will win the game immediately. And the other one is the control of the party. So if you control the party to a certain extent, then you will also win the game immediately. And of course, there's so if you fulfilled this requirement by a certain extent, then this will be really threatening to the other player. And the third one, so if Lenin dies at the end of the game, then the 2 victory conditions become obsolete, and the player with the most famous winning the game.
So this game, we played it, takes anywhere from kind of like 30 minutes to 60 minutes to play, if it goes the full length. And it was a very interesting back and forth kind of struggle over a number of issues and power. And what I really liked was it's like a CDG, but you have this tableau almost that's like a shared hand that you both play out of.
I thought that was the best part.
It was so fascinating. Where did the idea for that part of it come from?
I wanted first to have a game where you draft your hand. But then it went over to this Tableau because it's more interesting if you see what the opponent can do, and it's a very direct interaction. And so the last bit I've done is I didn't want that everything is visible and all the options is visible and you can calculate everything through. So this is the point where I put 2 of the cards in the tableau face down, and each player has a card that he can look under, and the other card is completely unknown to each player. So you always have a little bit of uncertainty in the display.
Well, I thought the best part about that was the denial concept. Like, I know what you're trying to do. You were Stalin, and I'm like, okay, I've got to play that card to deny you that really powerful event. And then initiative is key because there are 7 cards in the tableau. So if you have initiative, you get to play 4 of them, whereas the other side only gets to play.
And you will play first and last, which is always very strong.
Very powerful. I really enjoyed that. And then the struggle, the back and forth over the issues, very well done. The issues have kind of unique special abilities. The NKVD, you get to move the army, and very unique and interesting, and I enjoyed the struggle of, I want that one, and I'm like, I know he wants that one, so I also got to try to get that.
It's
very fun.
A lot of those feels that you get from things like Watergate, which you designed, or a Churchill, even a Pericles, where it's that, do I want to win lots of issues a little bit, or maybe one issue a lot, because I really desperately need that, and then it's like, okay, if I just move some from your side to mine, you just take it back. It's got all those wonderful hallmarks in this really tight little package as well.
So tell us about that deck building concept as well, the politicians and the regions, very awesome.
So 2 of the issues, they bring new cards into the deck, so this is a deck building aspect. And of course, so each side wants to have their own cards into the deck because then the whole display is much more threatening to the other player. So if you win one of these issues, you can pick a card and put it on
Hero and the
Region.
and the region, and you put it on top of the deck. So
you know it comes out, right?
you know it comes out next round, and so it's the first sling around the neck of the opponent.
One thing I thought was really interesting about those, the politicians and the regions, is that most of those stayed in the game, whereas a lot of the other events were like removed from the game if you use, and those just kept, like, you have all these politicians and regions, they're not going away, and this gets reshuffled a few times, so they're going to come back again and again. That was like, that the power and control over the deck really can snowball and spiral that way.
Yeah, which is also very interesting. So if you have a lot of regions in the game and you start to score with these regions, because that's what the region doing, you can score and go towards your victory conditions, but at the same time you start to lose the issues, because the other player is then going to the issues, and so that's a very interesting situation often.
So this power struggle at the death of Lenin, how did you come up with the theme to do a game on that? Has that been something you've been working on for a while, or just something you thought was interesting?
What I liked very much is the movie Stalin's Death. I don't know if you saw that. So this is also a power struggle between Khrushchev and the other guys in the Politburo, and I liked it a lot, and then I started to research and went over to the Princess of Stalin. And
I like the comment you made. These politicians stick around in the game, but they're not going to be here much longer, right? Because of the cleansing and the...
They all die in 1 year, no matter if they were followers of Stalin or of Trotsky.
Right. That's what is great about these little historic games, because you get those insights and look behind the curtain and understand that. And this one is fun, kind of light and quick playing, but it's interesting, and there's enough, like the Niet token and the Da token, and there's some cool little Euro-style mechanics that just are fun. You kind of fight over those, right? Kind of interesting. We had a blast playing this one.
Yes. So I know this game isn't kind of signed to anyone yet.
Why is that?
We're shopping it around.
It's
very good.
It's so good.
So I don't know quite when you'll be able to get a hold of it, but definitely look out for this, because this is really cool. Come and bug him at conventions when he's got it and play it, because I think if you can test it and play it, we had a blast. I think you're going to enjoy it too. Hopefully this sees the light of day. But thank you very much for teaching us.
Thank you very much.
And showing us and sitting down with us and doing this. And appreciate everyone for tuning in. I'm Alexander for theplayersaid.com.
And I'm Grant.
Bye-bye.